Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette Pascal Ibgui lands on cover French magazine. Golden Bachelorette finalist Pascal Ibgui has just landed on the cover of a French magazine. He came onto the show already a successful salon owner. His staff loved him, and he adored what he did. Now he is being honored and recognized for his hard work. Keep reading for all of the details. Pascal Ibgui lands on cover French magazine. It was a slow warm-up to Pascal Ibgui when he was one of the 24 men vying for Joan Vasso's heart on the Golden Bachelorette. No one was quite certain if that was his real French accent or if he was too much of a diva. He could not do his own laundry and needed others to do almost everything for him. As time went on, he opened up his heart more and wanted to learn how to be more independent. He also grew very close to his housemates and was broken when some of them left. Pascal made it to the final four and Joan came to his hometown, where she visited his salon and met his family. When he ended up in the top three, they traveled to Tahiti and had a great time, but he confessed to Jess Palmer that he had been engaged the year prior. Unfortunately, his heart was not healed, and he did not feel the same way about Joan as she did him. Fans appreciated his honesty, and now his career is continuing to blow up. The salon owner was just featured on the cover of the North Shore Weekend. More so, they featured Pascal Ibgui and detailed his life in the industry. He shared the big news on his social media, and it was a big deal. Not only did Pascal show the cover, but he also shared the inside profile all about his life, work, and his salon. Of course, his section was called French Flair, and followers could not get enough of this. They were elated for Pascal and the opportunities he has been given. Continued success. Upon reading the article on the Golden Bachelorette finalist, fans loved learning even more about Pascal Ibgui. They applauded all he had done thus far and only wished continued success. However, some commented that he used the show and Joan to further his career. Pascal has been in the hair game for decades, so he does not need any help in that department. Finally, it was his daughter who signed him up for the show, so she was the one who wanted him to take a chance. Pascal Ibgui was once just the charming, soft-spoken salon owner from Miami who quietly turned heads during Joan Vasso's season of the Golden Bachelorette. But now, he's an international heartthrob, gracing the glossy cover of France's Monsieur Elegance, a coveted style and culture magazine known for profiling legends, not just reality stars. Wearing a crisp navy suit by Saint Laurent, a vintage Cartier watch, and a gaze that seems to hold 1,000 untold love stories, Pascal isn't just posing. He's commanding. This isn't your average magazine shoot. This is the arrival of a man who's found his spotlight. And it's drenched in French Riviera glamour. From bachelor mansion to global runway. The cover story, titled L'amour et le style. Pascal Ibgui, l'homme du moment. Love and style. Pascal Ibgui, the man of the moment, paints the picture of a man who has transcended his Golden Bachelorette origins to become a symbol of sophistication, maturity, and, yes, middle-aged romance. Inside, the spread features Pascal against the backdrop of a lavender field in Provence, sipping espresso in a Parisian cafe, and even trimming a model's hair on a rooftop overlooking the scene. According to the article, Monsieur Elegance wasn't just intrigued by Pascal's style. It was his vulnerability on American television, his tearful family stories, his tender approach with Joan, his poetic accent that fans swooned over online, that made him irresistible to French editors. Editor-in-chief Jules Dumas explained, "He is the modern gentleman. Pascal is proof that elegance is not about being young. It's about being timeless." He reminded France of what we forgot. Romance still lives, and it has a salt and pepper beard. The French are obsessed. Since the cover's release, Pascal has become something of a viral sensation in France and Quebec. Hashtags like hashtag Pascal mon amour and hashtag Le Golden Friendhise have taken over social media. His fan base, nicknamed Les Pascalians, flooded his Instagram with messages ranging from flirtatious to philosophical. One fan wrote, Pascal, tu es le pomme quoi je n'ai jamais osé écrire. Pascal, you are the poem I never dared to write. French talk shows are scrambling to book him. Rumors have even emerged that Danse avec les stars, France's version of Dancing with the Stars, is courting him for its next season. Not bad for a guy who just wanted to find love in front of a few cameras. Joan, je ne sais quoi. As Pascal's fame surges across the Atlantic, fans of the Golden Bachelorette are left wondering, what does this mean for Joan? Sources close to production say Joan was very supportive of Pascal's opportunity. Still, insiders whisper that their relationship status is complicated. They had undeniable chemistry on the show, sharing moonlit conversations, and even a steamy hot tub date that have fans labeling them le couple magique. But with Pascal now frequently in Paris and Joan rooted in her Maryland life, questions are swirling. Joan was smitten, one crew member revealed. But Pascal? He's like a breeze. You feel him deeply, but you can't hold him forever. Joan has yet to comment publicly, but fans noticed she liked the magazine's Instagram post of Pascal's cover. Subtle support, or a wistful farewell? A man of style and soul. The article dives into Pascal's background. Born in France, raised between Lyon and Marseille, and eventually making his way to Miami, where he built his luxury salon empire. His hands have styled celebrities, diplomats, and even one royal, though he won't say who. Yet despite the glamour, Pascal tells Monsieur Elegance that his heart still belongs to the simple joys, baguettes, jazz, and kissing in the rain. I believe in moments, he says in the feature. Love, like beauty, is about presence. When I cut hair, I am fully there. When I kiss, I am fully there. Maybe that is why people feel something when I speak, because I mean it. He also opened up about the unexpected journey of going on American reality TV. I did not expect to fall in love, he says. But I also did not expect to fall in love with the world watching. That experience, it stripped me, not of pride, but of fear. His next move? Très secret. So what's next for Pascal Ibgui? The article teases a fashion collaboration with a French menswear brand and whispers of a bilingual book titled L'amour tardif, Late Love, which would blend memoir, poetry, and dating advice for men over 50. Some fans even speculate he may return to TV, this time as the Golden Bachelor France. No official word from producers yet, but with Pascal's popularity soaring, it's hard to imagine they aren't at least considering it. Back in Miami, Pascal has resumed cutting hair, though now his appointments are booked out for months. Locals say he hasn't changed much. He still offers espresso to clients, plays soft Charles Aznavour in the background, and insists on styling with his signature blend of precision and poetry. But there's something in his eyes now. A flicker of the man who stood in front of a lavender field in dire loafers, who whispered to the world in French, Je ne suis pas une star. Je suis un homme qui croit encore en l'amour. I am not a star. I am a man who still believes in love. Conclusion. More than a cover. Pascal Ibgui's cover may be paper and ink, but the impression he's leaving on the world is deeper. He's not just the breakout gentleman of the Golden Bachelorette. He's a living reminder that age is not an ending, but a second act. And that real elegance? It comes from living your truth, loving with abandon, and never ever being afraid of a well-tailored suit. Will Joan be a part of his future? Will he move back to France? Will L'amour tardif top the bestsellers list? For now, there's only one thing we know for certain. Pascal Ibgui isn't just the man of the moment. He's the moment.